What is up, you guys? Eddie of Fliptroniks. So I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 3D Touch shortcuts you guys can use on your iPhone. So 3D Touch is awesome, you guys, but not a lot of people know all of the things it can do. So I'm just going to show you guys a couple of things. For example, some of the main apps on your iPhone, like Safari, for example, if you hold down long enough, you can open a new tab without actually having to open the browser, which is really cool. You can search for stuff on the iTunes store right there, and then the App Store, you can actually search for apps, and then it'll pull up redeemed and purchase apps, which is really cool. So I mean, some of the main apps on here, all you got to do is hold down and it'll literally just pull up some different options without having to actually open the app up. So that's really cool. Kind of the same thing with your control panel. If you hold down long enough on some of these options, it'll just pull up different things you can change, like your flashlight. You can change from medium bright to low light. You've got your clock here, you can change some stuff. And then the camera is really cool because I mean, you can just hold down on it and it'll pull up all these different options. So I mean, you can use your control panel with 3D Touch, which is awesome. Another thing you guys can do, if you create a folder, you can hold down long enough on the folder until it pulls up the option to just rename it. So normally you'd have to click in here if you wanted to change the name of the folder and hold down, but what's cool is you can just hold down on the folder and then it'll allow you to rename it that way. So that's another thing you can do. You can actually use your keyboard as a trackpad, so this is pretty cool. I'll show you guys. So if you hold down long enough on any letter in here, it'll get rid of all the letters, and then you can just use your keyboard as a trackpad. That's a really cool feature. I don't even think people realize you can do that, but you can do that. And the last thing I was going to show you guys is that if you're downloading an app from the App Store, you can actually prioritize the download, which is really cool. So if you're downloading a couple things at the same time, which I'll show you guys in just a second, I'm just going to download a couple of them. Alright, I'm going to download one more app so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So now let's go back to our home screen. Alright, so if you hold down long enough on the app, you can actually prioritize the download, so you can have it go before. You can do some other things in here like cancel the download or pause it too, which is really cool. But if you're downloading multiple things, you can prioritize it, which is really awesome. So I mean, those are my top 5 3D Touch shortcuts you guys can use on your iPhone. I would totally appreciate a like and a share on this video, guys, and definitely start using more of these, and be sure to subscribe to our channel.